Hello everyone. Today we discuss first order kinetics of radioactive decay. That is law of radioactive disintegration. Law of radioactive disintegration. First statement of the law states that the rate at which a radio element disintegrates, rate at which radioactive element disintegrates at a given instant is directly proportional to the number of atoms of that radioactive element present at that instant. The rate at which radioactive element disintegrates at a given instant is proportional to the number of atoms of that radioactive elements present at that instant. That is, if dN by dt is the rate of disintegration at a given instant of time and n is number of radioactive atoms present at that instant, then we write this law of disintegration in mathematical form as minus dN by dt is directly proportional to n, where minus dN by dt is rate of disintegration. Minus sign indicate as time increases, amount of radioactive substance decreases, and hence rate of radioactivity also decreases. As time increases, rate and amount of radioactive element decreases. Therefore, minus dN by dt is directly proportional to n. N means number of atoms of that radioactive element present at that instant. That is time at which we measure the activity of that radioactive element. At that time, how much amount of that radioactive element exists, that is nothing but n. Then, by removing that proportionality sign, we write this as a minus dN by dt is equal to lambda into n. That lambda is constant considered here, which is known as decay constant. Decay constant of that radioactive element. Which one is characteristic property of radioactive element? Rearranging above equation, we write minus dN by n. Minus dN by n is equal to lambda into dt. Lambda into dt. Then integrating this equation between limits n0 at time t0, that is starting amount, initial amount of radioactive substance when time is 0. From that time we start to measure the amount of or disintegrating rate of radioactive element. That starting amount is n0. Integrating above equation between limits n0 at time t0 and n, that is number of atoms present at this instant, that is at time t. Then this above equation becomes minus integration n0 to n dN by n is equal to lambda into integration 0 to t of dt. Then solving this in bracket minus in bracket log base to e n minus log base to e n0 is equal to lambda in bracket t minus t0. Therefore, minus log base to e n plus log base to e of n0 is equal to lambda into t. Therefore, log base to e n0 upon n, n0 upon n, because above equation log of e of n0 minus log of e of n. Therefore, that subtraction is nothing but log base to e n0 upon n, which is equal to lambda into t. Therefore, by removing that log base to e, consider log base to 10 by multiplying 2.303, which was needs constant. Therefore, that equation 2.303 into log base to 10 into log base to 10 n0 upon n. So, but by rearranging, this equation become log base to 10 n0 upon n is equal to lambda into t upon 2.303 by changing side of that 2.303 term. Then rearranging this, lambda is equal to 2.303 upon t into log base to 10 n0 upon n. This is very important equation. Remember this equation, that is decay constant equation. Decay constant lambda is equal to 2.303 upon t is time, log base to 10 n0 upon n. N0 is number of initial amount of radioactive substance, initial number of atoms present at time 0, and n is number of atoms of radioactive substance present at that instant, t, when time is t, and when time is 0, amount is n0. Then if we consider this n0 in above equation, this equation is similar to rate constant equation of first order reaction. Rate constant equation of first order reaction, that is rate constant k is equal to 2.303 upon t, that equation, rate constant equation, chemical kinetics. This decay constant equation is same as rate constant equation for first order reaction, and therefore radioactive decay, radioactive disintegration follows first order kinetics, that is radioactivity is first order reaction. Then graphical representation of radioactive decay, that is lambda. We know lambda is equal to 2.303 upon t into log base to 10 n0 upon n. Rearrange lambda into t upon 2.303 is equal to log base to 10 n0 upon n. Therefore, lambda into t upon 2.303 is equal to log base to 10 of n0 minus log base to 10 of n. Therefore, log base to 10 of n is equal to log base to 10 of n0 minus lambda into t upon 2.303. This equation is similar to y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. Hence, this also proves that radioactive decay is first order reaction. The plot of first order reaction and the plot of log base to 10 of n against time t will be straight line. Above equation y is equal to mx plus c is equation for straight line. Therefore, that graph also straight line with negative slope. Here lambda y is equal to mx plus c. Above equation, that is log base to 10 n of n is equal to log base to 10 n0 minus lambda into t upon 2.303. This equation is similar to straight line equation, that is y is equal to mx plus c. Therefore, the graph of log base to 10 n against t will be straight line with negative slope, means that amount log base to 10 of n, that is amount against time, is a straight line graph. That means as time increases, amount decreases. Therefore, slope is negative. As time increases, amount decreases, amount of radioactive substance decreases, and that radioactivity power also, rate of disintegration also decreases. Therefore, graph is straight line with negative slope. Then this is about that lambda decay constant equation. Remember that equation. Then we discuss half-life period of radioactive substance. Half-life period or half-life of radioactive substance, radio element. That is T half, small t base to half. Half-life is it is defined as it is the time taken by radio element to decay to half of its original amount. Decay to half of its original amount. Remember that half-life time of radioactive element is nothing but it is time taken by radioactive element to decay to half of its original amount. Then as radioactive decay follows first order kinetics, therefore T half is independent on amount of radioactive element present. That T half not depends on how much amount of element present. It only depends on nature of that radioactive element, nature of type of that radioactive element. That not depends on amount of radioactive element. It only depends on type, that is nature of radioactive element. Different radio elements have different half-life time. That is, if we consider 1 kg of radio element, specific radioactive element, then to convert that to half, that is half kg, it requires same time as if we consider initial amount half kg, and to convert that into its half means 250 gram, that also requires same time. That is how much that amount of radioactive substance considered initially, 1 kg or half kg, that is not matter. Radioactive that half-life not depends on amount, it only depends on type of radioactive element. That is whether that one is radon or whether that one is uranium, whether that one is polonium. That means if nature is element changed, half-life changed. Then we know the equation for decay constant lambda is equal to 2.03 upon t into log base to 10 n0 upon n. Then we convert this equation to equation for half-life time. Substitute in this equation t is equal to t half. Substitute t is equal to t half in, that is time required to convert that consider the radioactive element to its half amount. That means n become n0 by 2. That is, which one is initial amount considered, that one is n0. To become its half means n0 upon 2. How much time is required? That one is known as t half, t base to half. That is when we replace t is equal to t half, n becomes equal to n0 upon 2. That is half of its original amount. Substitute that values, then this equation becomes lambda is equal to 2.303 into log, that n0 cancel, therefore log of 2, that is 0.3010 upon t half. That means if we multiply this, then that become, that is 2.303 into 0.3010, that becomes equal to 0.693. Therefore t half is equal to 0.693 upon lambda. T half is equal to 0.693 upon lambda. This is very important equation for calculation of T half, that is half-life form decay constant. In many problems T half is given, then we from this equation, with the help of this equation we calculate lambda with the help of T half. But when lambda is given, from lambda we calculate T half also from this equation. Therefore this one is important equation. Remember that T half is equal to 0.693 upon lambda. Then there are many problems based on about two equations, that is equation of decay constant and equation of T half. Then next one is average life of radioactive element, average life, which is shown by letter capital T. We discuss this in next lecture. Thank you.